Ananta, I ask you this, that as sitting on a C-level role in a developer organization where you have to deal with the developers' needs as a professional at one end, or the organization's need at one end, and the broker's need at one end, and finally addressing the end user who's probably thinking very differently than from a business perspective. He's not thinking business at all, he's thinking home or office or whatever. So how do you make a connection, or how do you see that leadership happening as a professional role, which would probably be seeing a lot more DLFs coming in India in the coming times? How do you see that professionalism or that leadership aspect coming in the professional who's managing the developers on the developer side, connecting the broker, connecting the developer, and connecting the end user, so that all of them can come together?
Thank you for the question, Ritu. We, in a country which believes in the whole touch, feel aspect of buying houses, seeing houses, we saw Microtech's presentation on the sample apartment and everything. The single most expensive purchase decision today is being made on the net. The broker has changed today. Our brokers are qualified professionals. They're not people who could not complete school and they don't know what to do, and okay, this is a good chance to make a quick buck. No. We have CAs, we have lawyers, we have professional firms, we have so many feet on street. The feet on street are being trained in how to be a great salesman, not just a good salesman. There's no survival story. Everybody wants to exceed and excel. So one thing is that, and we as developers are learning from our brokers, which is so fantastic. The ideas come from them. They've brought the customer into our offices actually. Nobody's sitting in a Rapunzel's castle anymore. Everybody's walking in, talking, interacting, everything. That's, when you talk about people, you talk about change. I think the broker is a very crucial link. Going forward, it'll still keep getting more and more important, because today it's not only about buying one house. You bought a house, you want to buy an office, you want to rent something, you want to lease something, and then you want all those professional services. So similarly, buying is still easier. Believe me, buying from us is still easier. When you go to the marketplace to sell, then that's a completely different story altogether. And that's where we need NAR and we need CREDAI to assist and handhold the guy who's bought something. Developers are also going forward and offering so many things like upgrade offers. Yesterday you could afford a 2-bedroom, please come. Take a 3-bedroom, take a penthouse. You've moved up in your professional life, all those things. There is so much happening, it's really beautiful. We are in the best times today. This is the best time to buy property. It's never been so good, and we are all very lucky to actually see the change going through. Coming to the leadership position, well, markets change. We've all studied in our B school lessons about, introduction, growth, maturity, and decline and everything. Anybody today who wants to do well has to keep reinventing. And those who keep reinventing and who actually understand their customer, because that's where everything revolves around the customer, will always succeed and will always find a market. It's really very healthy for DLF, or I think for any of the top companies. Everybody sitting on the stage is a top company in their area, and to find their strengths and work on their strengths. You just got to understand who your buyer is and then give him a product that he wants to the best of your capability. What probably helps us is that, yes, we are 6 decades old. And these 6 decades have definitely taught us something. And we were probably one of the first few who tried to get professionalism into this. Nobody is perfect, because ultimately, like Professor Rao pointed out, and that it's everything else. All the 5 P's mean nothing without the people.
Right.
And it's your own people. Where are the trained people? I have to hand over 12,000 homes in the next 6 months, 8 months. Where are those people who know how to do a perfect snag list, who know how to hand over keys in a certain manner, who know how to welcome the family in? Where is all that, So, including selling real estate, is you're not going and selling a pair of shoes. Do you like this or you like that, and what is your budget? Real estate selling is a very, very skilled and very, you need to have a very deep information about a whole lot of aspects. and you have to be that one-stop shop for all his queries, you know.